Hey Gemini, how is my lovely Geminis today? So, welcome to your September monthly tarotscope. My name is Chelsea from Lunar Tarot by Chelsea. You can apply your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign to this reading. Please do comment, like, share, subscribe if this reading does resonate with you. Let me know. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do by clicking the link in the description or copying and pasting, whatever you want to do. Anyways, okay, so Geminis, what can we expect for the month of September 2019? How may Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus be feeling? And what can Geminis expect for this month? Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini. Oh, Page of Swords. So you guys may be having trouble when it comes to your mental this month. Perhaps there's something that you want to go towards, but you know, your mental state is kind of like holding you back in a sense. It's almost as if you're like waiting for something to happen, or you're like waiting for you to make a particular move, and you shouldn't be waiting at all. You've got the Hermit reversed. So for a lot of you, it's about stepping out of your comfort zone, really stepping out of your comfort zone, to the point of feeling as though you can conquer anything that you wish. I feel like some of you will have an opportunity this month to really put into perspective what it is that you want, and you're able to achieve it. But again, you have to deal with your mental. You have to deal with your mentality and how you view things and how you action things too. Because this month you guys will get an opportunity, a career opportunity, and it's whether or not you take it or not. It's whether or not you actually make those moves to doing it. You've got the Ace of Swords, again, making the moves to doing it. Don't fit, like, you guys will feel stuck mentally. You guys will feel mentally stuck this month. And you guys, Two of Wands reversed, won't know what you're doing. You won't know where to go. You won't know how to feel, how to present yourself, how to approach situations. And it's all about stepping out of that comfort zone that you're so comfortably in. Like this month, the universe is like pushing you to say you can do it. If you really put your mind to it, you can do it. You can achieve anything that you want. You just have to get out of this mentality that you're stuck. Get out of this mentality that you can't decide, that you don't know how to put a foot forward. Because you do. You're very good at that. You're very good at putting things into action, but you can't just speak of things and wish for things and want to manifest things without actually putting the action towards it. So this month, that's going to be your challenge. Putting your money where your mouth is, pretty much. Seven of Swords. You may feel as though... Sorry, I just had a message come up. You may feel as though you have to leave something behind in order to go forward, but you get this sense of like... you're leaving something, and it's not something that you want to leave. It's something that you like keep looking back over your shoulder on, and you're like contemplating, like, do I leave? Do I stay? What is the best thing for me to do? So maybe that's why you're feeling stuck. Maybe that's why you're feeling as though you can't make this decision, because whatever it is that you're like contemplating leaving, it's almost as if you're like, but I don't want to leave, because what if the things that I have back there are better for me than what I'm taking with me? That's not the case at all. Because when you decide to leave, when you decide to pack your shit and get going to the next adventure, the next journey, you'll see that you're cutting through the bullshit. You're cutting through the bullshit because you're like, I can do this. I can really do this. If I really put my mind to it, I can really do this. And I can really achieve the things that I want to achieve. But first, you got to decide. You got to push yourself. Stop looking behind yourself. Start looking forward. Start looking forward, Gemini. For some of you, it's almost like a battle of the mind. It's like, I don't want to stay stuck, but I've got these lingering emotions and feelings and thoughts that just keep, coming up and really disrupting, what I'm doing. Again, it's about choice. And I know it's easier said than done, but you have a choice on whether you want to entertain your thoughts, your negative thoughts, or not. It's a choice, And I'm not saying that, it's an easy choice, because it's not, especially when you're dealing with things that make you feel stuck or make you feel stagnant or make you feel as though you're missing out on something if you were to leave it. But 7 of Pentacles, you've got so many amazing opportunities coming your way if you just decide to leave and not look behind, not look to the past. Not the only beneficial thing for looking back into your past is reflection on what you need to do moving forward, on what you need to achieve moving forward, on what steps and what blockages and what things you need to heal in order to move forward. That's the only thing that's going to benefit you by looking back. That's the only thing. So 7 of Pentacles, you have so many opportunities coming your way. It's just about picking them wisely, going up this ladder that's there and actually picking them, reaping your rewards, because you've done the hard work. You've had your due diligence, whatever it is. You've done the hard work. It's just about actioning now. Action. This month is all about action for you. Ace of Cups reversed, you're still hesitant. Why are you still hesitant? It's like you can't see what's ahead of you, and so you decide to just stay. Or you just decide to stay in the same place because you're like, is this for me? Is it not for me? Are you carrying too much on your shoulders that you shouldn't really be carrying, Gemini? Because my back's starting to hurt. And there's something here that's like, something's not sitting right with your spirit. What is it? Knight of Cups reversed. For some of you, you're hesitant about love. You're hesitant about a new person that's just come into your life because you're like, I don't want to be hurt again. I'm looking back to my past because I felt stuck in my last relationship and I don't want to feel stuck again. I do not want to feel stuck again. So I'm questioning and I can't decide whether this is something that I want or whether it isn't. Perhaps you've got quite a few options in terms of love, in terms of, your prospects, in terms of the people that you may see yourself with. Perhaps there's one in particular that you're looking at and you're like, I can see myself going somewhere with this person, but I don't want to fall back into the same trap. I don't want to fall back into the same routines and the same, shitty feeling of feeling stuck, of feeling stagnant, of feeling as though my mind's getting the better of me. Someone really wants you, Gemini. Someone really wants to prove to you that they're not going to hurt you. But you feel as though they're deceiving you. You feel as though they might deceive you. You can't see their true intentions, and so this makes you go, ooh, not doing it. It's gonna be okay. Give them a chance. Give yourself a chance, because you never know what will come of it. This may be someone that you don't usually go for. Maybe someone that you don't usually have your eyes set on. Strength. Know that what is coming is so much better than what you are or what you have had before. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, because strength is here to tell you, you got this. You really got this. You think that you don't, but trust me, you do. You really got this. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. Maybe even a Capricorn. I don't know why that's just come to me, but we'll go with it. Two of Swords. Again, you're hesitant about making a decision. You're like, on one hand, I can see the benefits. But then on the other, I'm hesitant because what if I fall back into the same patterns and same routines that I let go of? I don't want anything to do with that anymore. Okay. If you don't want anything to do with that anymore, leave it behind. Cut it away. You can decide to do that for yourself. It just means stepping out of that comfort zone that you're so comfortably in. Of that trapped mindset that you are so comfortably in. You think that you left it behind, but you keep looking back because you're still there. You can move on. You can get going. You can go in a different direction. But you don't see the truth of the situation that's at hand. But you have to have the strength to make a decision and to be like, okay, I'm trusting in my heart this time. I'm trusting in myself. I'm trusting in my spirit this time, because I know that when I do that, I will never be steered wrong. For some of you, an opportunity that you want may not work out in the way that you would have planned or the way that you would hope it would go. But that's because this opportunity wasn't for you in the first place. That's because you weren't ready to receive something that was offered to you. And that's okay. It will come back around when it needs to. Four of Pentacles reversed. Why are you so hesitant about giving your heart away? Why are you so hesitant on giving yourself freely to someone that cares? You're being selfish with your heart, and your heart doesn't like it, and your spirit doesn't like it, and it's saying, what the fuck are you doing? Because I want to give myself, I want to give my heart, but my ego's saying no. My ego's saying nope, forget it. So many decisions, but you know the decision that you want to make, you just don't make it for yourself. And so you continue to fight. You continue with the Five of Wands to fight a battle that doesn't even need to be fought. Nine of Swords reversed. You keep having the same thoughts, the same fears, the same anxieties come up. Why? You need to let it go. I know it's easier said than done, but if you don't let it go, it's gonna just mess up everything that you have planned or that you want to come into your life. You may be having really intense feelings, really intense emotions, really intense feelings of the past or feelings of hurt, heartbreak, anguish, anger. I get it. I get it. Because you're scared to move forward, and it's okay to be scared to move forward. But if you don't move at all, that's when you really mess yourself up. Because the universe likes to go in cycles. We don't like to remain stuck. We don't like to remain stagnant. But if you choose to still remain stagnant and you still remain stuck, you're still going to be in this cycle of, I don't know what I want. I know what my heart wants. I know what my spirit wants, but I don't know what my ego wants. Fuck your ego, to be honest. Like, of course we all need our ego, but your ego is what fills you with doubt, anxiety, uncertainty, anger, everything like that. You're in this thing of not wanting to move, of not wanting to decide, of wanting to just blindfold yourself and just move through life like that. You can't do that. Come on, Gemini, you can't do that. You can't do that. We can't do that. I'm a Gemini moon and we can't do that shit. You guys may be feeling as though you want to fight constantly, or you want to protect your heart, and there's nothing to protect, honestly. You're being selfish because you don't know how to compromise yet. But you'll learn. You will definitely learn how to compromise. You'll definitely learn how to manage and how to work through these cycles and the patterns of life, if you choose to do so. Again, it's just about stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of that safe space, or that stagnant space, should I say, and thinking clearly, deciding that it's okay to move on. You may look back, that's fine, but only look back for reflection, as I said. An opportunity may not be for you. An opportunity may be for you, but not right now. You may not be able to see the truth of the situation because you're too busy focused on what's happened in the past, that you can't be present for what's actually happening right now. This person is not your past. You are not your past. Do not define yourself by your past. Someone wants to come in and give you love, but you are hesitant of receiving because you're not used to receiving the things that they want to give you. You're not used to compromising. You're not used to being the person that has to stand up for themselves, in a sense. You're not used to being the person that has to be assertive, that has to know what it is that they want. And it scares you because you're like, I don't want to have to make decisions. But I'm going to have to if it's something that I want to fulfill me, or something that I really want for myself. I can't let fear and anxiety and uncertainty hold me back any longer, because all it's doing is fucking up my process, fucking up my shit that I have going on. I'm fighting with myself about nothing. I'm fighting with myself about fears and anxieties that don't even matter, that don't even mean anything, that aren't even real. It's all in your mental, Gemini. It really is all in your mental. And this is something that you don't recognize, but you will. You really, truly will. And once you do, you'll be like, okay, I know what I need to do now. So, Oracle, what do we need to know for Gemini for the month of September? What do we need to know for Gemini for the month of September? I feel like one of them wanted to come out, but I didn't. Oh. Bitch. Change. Can you see that? Can you see the way that you tend to fight when it comes to making that decision to change? Because when the decision is placed on you, you're like, go away. But when the universe forces that change upon you, you thrive. What's the difference? You're just deciding. That's literally it. That's the only difference. You're deciding to break free from what was and come into what is. Change is imminent this month. Imminent, eminent, whatever it is. So decide, make that decision, because amazing things can come out of it. The ending of a cycle and the start of a new beginning. If you decide that for yourself, that is. Resistance. You're resisting this change, okay? You're resisting it because of your fears and your anxieties. You're resisting because you're like, I'm too scared to make that decision for myself and to step into growth. Because I know once I decide, I can't look back. Or maybe you're resisting going backwards. When sometimes you do need to go backwards in order to reflect. Not to go back to whoever it was, or whatever the situation was. But it's resisting because you're scared of looking back and reflecting and seeing that actually it's your own mind that plays tricks on you. It's your own mind that faults you. It's your own mind that you have the problem with. It's all in the mind. And once you reflect and you look back and you stop resisting, that's when this change will occur. Because you will then know. You will just have this knowing that actually I can move forward with my mindset being like this, the same way that it's always been. So let me just tweak a few things. Let me just adjust a few things in order to get my mind right. Stop resisting. It's painful sometimes to look back and reflect. It is. I know. But sometimes we must do that in order to take those steps forward. And it's not going back on yourself. It's not going backwards at all. It's just taking a few steps backwards. I don't know which way I'm going. Taking a few steps backwards in order to move forwards. That's all that it is, Gemini. That's all that it is. So, let me know if this resonates with you. Please do like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you again next month. Make that decision to do better for yourself. I love you guys.